Hey, good morning guys, Softwash here. On my way to a job right now. Got a nice little pool deck to do. Should be easy peasy, no opportunity for nonsense to happen. Should be a good paycheck for the business, and it's for a good friend of mine now. He's really become a good friend. Gotten a lot of good advice from him. And he's also my boss temporarily for the next little bit. Yeah, pool deck. We're gonna make sure not to get too much chemical into the pool. If I can avoid it completely, that'd be great. So yeah, we'll see how bad it is. We'll get some before and afters for you, and I'll be sure to bring you along for the actual job. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're liking these videos, please subscribe. It lets me know that you want to see more. Funny enough, I got a dislike on my roof cleaning video, and I'm like, what's not to like about it? Was it the action of spraying that hot yang? Huh? Slinging that sauce? Maybe you don't like what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't want to hear little business tips and tricks. Maybe you don't like my face. But you didn't leave a comment, so I don't really know. You just left the thumbs down and went back to your hole. So it's like, well, I'm gonna keep doing me. Anyway, that's my first hater. Hey, not bad, not bad. Many of you guys are hating in silence, but that's all right. Let me know. I'll probably cut this out. I'm full of shit anyway. All my friends know I'm full of shit. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you at the job. Bye. Okay, guys. So, let's run over here. I've already treated everything. It's time to rinse now. And it's caught. Great. Screw that. We're gonna go ahead and drag our hose all the way over here, and we're gonna start rinsing. Hope you guys are having a good day. I am so far. And trying to keep it out of the pool, guys. Don't want to throw off that chemistry. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it as good as we can. All the algae is dead. That whole area I'm spraying right now with green. No pressure, guys, just high volume, very forceful water. May not be the most visually appealing cleaning there's ever been, but this tile has quite a bit of dark colors in it. It's beautiful. It looks very natural and almost like it was carved from the landscape, but it's not going to be a nice popping white like we all love to see, but it will be clean. It'll definitely smell good. Customer actually came out and noticed how strong it smelled. I assured him that's just because the chemical's fresh. Not over treating, not going to hurt anything. And guys, remember, this is all part of assuring your customers you know what you're doing. And also, spatial awareness is something to definitely work on when you're doing these jobs, because there's so much stuff you can step on, trip over, knock over. And if you got a big old clumsy 4-gallon backpack sprayer on you, you will eventually trip on something. Hopefully you don't break it. That literally adds insult to injury, right? A pure statement never said. See, I'm being very careful with my mix. Just keep it on the ground. It's what it's meant for. It's not meant for cleaning fabric. You know, some of you guys might have been tempted, oh, let me spray that real quick. Don't do that. You don't know what's going to do to that fabric. You don't know how old it is. You really don't know what it's made of. And you're just asking for problems. If the customer asks you to do it and tell them, hey, I don't know what it's gonna do, yada yada yada, just make sure they know. Be even better if you had a way of, oh look, see, now this is what I will do. Some rocks, no big deal. Boom. Oh, I sprayed a frog. Dummy. What are you gonna do, huh? Go jump in the pool. Looks like he was dead anyway. Poor guy. Now you'll see right this area right here has a drain, right? So that's gonna have more water than not. Anywhere from over here all the way here, that's a low point. Go ahead and give that an extra treatment. Treat this whole area really, because this is water's end. This is where the water ends. Keep it low. Don't spray plants. Be smart. Gotta be real careful. People work hard for stuff like this, and you do not. I do not want to pay for anything in here. Okay, even this grill cover, I ain't paying for that. That's enough rambling. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. You'll see how far 4 gallons of this real light mix goes. You see, I'm not pulling a hose around. I'm not really torquing my wrist at all. It's called working smart. I'm not saying I'm smarter than you, but I've learned over the years that the better you can be to your body and make equipment work for you, the happier you'll be. I promise you. Not going to sleep with thumbs and wrists pulsing at night, feeling like they're gonna fall off when you go to sleep. You know, I've been there. I've done a lot of physical labor. All right. Actually, guys, the owner asked me to hit this little ring around here, and then there's another one going in front of those plants over there. So instead of dumping out our backpack sprayer onto the driveway or something like that, I got another 5-gallon bucket right there full of mix. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw that in the backpack. We'll go ahead and treat that first. Then we'll be able to put this thing away, finish rinsing with a pressure washer, roll it up and get out of here. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so again, I made a little joke about the backpack sprayer being my favorite tool, but I've kind of demonstrated today how strong of a tool it is. Look how precise I can be. Even though it's a low mix, you really want to bring your 7 gallon a minute Softwash unit over here, start slinging hot bleach. You know, imagine if these pavers were really bad. Even so, you would want to use some kind of pump up sprayer. It's so much more controllable. All right, I'm telling you. Hey, he's a nice guy. Let's go ahead and hit that too. Probably ain't gonna do nothing. That's pretty bad. But actually looks like it's cleaning up all right. Yeah, we'll see about that in half an hour. Look at that rock. Don't spray that. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm not charging him much for this at all. If this was like all the way around the house or around a whole bunch of stuff, or if I had got called out here just to do this, you know, as a business, you gotta have a minimum charge. It's not quite like automotive. Like if people call up and say, how much is a bulb? And you're like, well, the cheapest bulb is $150 because that's our minimum. It's like, well, that's not gonna fly. But for me to roll up with a $20,000 trailer and be a service, right? Service, man. Gotta have a minimum. Now, sometimes that minimum can price you out of the market. Not sure if it's happened to me yet or not. Pretty good with pricing, pretty good at feeling people out, and if I feel like I'm gonna lose the job before I even start, I will volunteer or I will offer a lower price just so I don't have to go back on your prices before, because being cheap and then doing a really good job is way better than giving a price for a job, them bucking at it, then you lower your price and then they go with someone else anyway. They're just, you know, you might get it, but if they go with someone else, your impression will forever be, he tried to charge me too much, I called him on it, then he took it back, which is extremely damaging to your reputation. So, but hey, anyway. I'm trying to keep you guys out of the grass, out of the bush, I mean. And I don't want to bend over that much because bending over sucks. Ugh. Looking down sucks. Hit those dark areas again. All right. It's gonna look real good. All right, we've done that enough. Let's go over here. Now these look really good. Now what's the difference in your mind between this bush right here and that bush? I'll give you a second to think about it. Why are those pavers over there so much different than these ones right here? If you know the answer, do you know the answer? Me neither. They both have plants on them. They're both exposed to water from the grass. They both act as a bridge from the grass to this. So any microorganisms that are traversing through, under, or around these, it's the same as over there. But I'm hoping one of you will tell me in the comments always smile and wave. Someone walks by, hi, even if they're not looking at you. All right guys, hopefully you can see me. So pulled the hose off the reel, attached it right to that, starts right up. Go ahead and bleed it out, get your turbo nozzle on there. Now we're going to do these pavers. Unloader is turned way down. All right, not gonna hurt anything. All right. Not a whole lot of pressure, maybe 15, somewhere between 15 and 2. I am in the process of getting a inline pressure gauge, and I'll show you guys how to calibrate your stuff so you're not tearing up people's property. All right. Make sure no one's behind you. Some old lady walking a dog or some shit. You never know. All right, here we go. You gotta do everything you can, everything you can to be memorable to people, especially if they're not already paying for your services. You gotta make them say, man, that guy was really nice. Who is he? And they'll look at your trailer or your truck or whatever, and they'll say, Castle Wash. Now, you'll always hear the whole thing about people won't remember what you did for them, but they remember how you made them feel. Sorry, give me 1 second. They'll remember how you made them feel, and that's true, because every single one of you watching this video could probably remember someone who really made you mad. Like, really made you mad. Someone you'll never talk to again. Maybe it's a service person. Maybe it was a pressure washer. People are gonna get pressure washing done, so why not me? You'll see this is an incredibly simple thing you're doing, and you can really blow it and mess it up. Quite literally, like a magician, with the flick of a wrist, you can accidentally cut a bush in half or blow and the entire leaves out. That's why I always start up and away, right? And bring it down. Who knew that a pressure washer could be used to cut grass? Ain't that something? Look at that, all trimmed up. And one last little piece. All right, let's cut that ball valve. All right, kill that. Disconnect. Again, you see how easy all my stuff comes apart, guys. I don't know if there's any way I could stress it more. Makes things fast and easy. All right, let's turn that off.